welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to make my braised chicken thighs with apples. Yes, we are. We're going to use some vegetable oil, apple cider vinegar, some chicken broth. Those are leeks. I've got them with a little salt and some water in there because they are pretty nasty. You got to let them kind of, I don't know if you can see that real good in there. They get pretty dirty. So you got to let them soak a little bit. So that's what we're doing with that. We've got black pepper, Mrs. Dash, some flour, butter, some fresh thyme. I've got 6 chicken thighs here, skin on, bone in, and 4 apples. And those are the Golden Delicious. Here's your salt. Here is your shot. Let's get cooking, you guys. Okay, I'm going to heat this skillet. I'm going to put in about 1/3 of a cup, maybe 1/4 of a cup of the vegetable oil. Pretty much just enough to coat the bottom. Okay? And we're going to let this heat up. And then while that's heating up, we're going to go ahead and season up this chicken. I'm going to turn you around. And the seasoning for this is real simple. I'm going real simple on this. We're just going to put salt. I said salt. You can use just salt and pepper. That'll work just fine. But I'm going to use pepper and Mrs. Dash, and I'm going to season both sides of this meat. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay? So I'll be right back. I'm going to season the other side. Okay, what you saw me do to one side of the chicken, you saw me do to the other. I mean, you didn't see it, but that's what I did to the other. And I'm going to put this skin side down. I'm going to give this a nice sear. I'm going to put all the pieces in here. It's only 6 of them, and we can get them all in there. Okay? So we're going to cook these for about 5 minutes on each side. We want to get them good and golden brown. And then I'll come back when it's time to flip. So 5 minutes, I'll be back. All right, 5 minutes, I've flipped. The other 5 minutes. We're not looking to get these completely done because we're still going to cook them some more, okay? So 5 minutes in, we're going to go another 5 minutes on the other side. And I'll be back. Okay, I've taken all that oil out. Now I've got a stick of butter in here. That's going to be my grease now. That's going to be my fat for this, okay? So I'm going to let this melt, and then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do next. I'll be back. We're going to also deglaze that pan with all of that yummy. Yes, we are. I'll be back. Okay, I've got that butter melting. I'm going to go in with that flour. We're going to cook that flour for just a couple of minutes here. Incorporate that in with that butter. And we want to cook that flour just a little bit so that we can get that flour taste out of it. We don't want that flour taste, okay? So I'm going to cook this for just a minute, and then we're going to start building this delicious dish. Look at that. All right? And I'll be right back. 1 minute. All right. Uh-oh, forgot my light. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put those... Now I'm going to put those in. We're going to go in with 1/2 cup of apple cider. Okay? We'll give that a good zhuzh. I'm telling you, if you make this dish once, you will always make it. Not to mention, this is also good for the holidays, because sometimes during the holidays, my family and I, you know, we don't always do the traditional turkey and dressing and stuff like that. Sometimes we switch it up. Like last year we did a fiesta. Okay, and we're going to go in with 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Feel free to add more if you want. This is one of those dishes you could also use wine if you like. If you're a wine drinker, if you like wine in your dishes, this is definitely one for the wine. But yeah, during the holidays, sometimes we'll do something different instead of doing the traditional. Because in my daughter's words, tradition is whatever you make it. Okay? I said, you're right, baby. You are absolutely right. So we're going to go ahead and get that going there. And like I said, you know, this is perfect for the holidays too, because we've done this one year for the holidays. Like I said, we do something different all the time. We don't follow the trends. We make our own trends. Okay, so I'm going to go in with those leeks at the bottom of this. And like I said, you know, you have to make sure you clean these babies really good because they have sand and all that dirt and grit and stuff all in the bottom of them. So I let mine soak for a while. I do. You got to. Because if you don't, and I add a little salt to my water when I do it. And then the leeks at the very bottom, I don't touch. Simply because they have the grit and the grind in them. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right. Now that we've got that all in the bottom there. Yum, yum, yum. Now we're going to just nestle that chicken right on top. And this is, again, like I said, an absolutely delicious dish. Make it once, you will be in love. And absolutely throw those juices from that pan, from that plate on in there. Okay? Then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take those apple pieces that I sliced up. I'm going to get all of those all in there. Doesn't matter where, just get them in there. I don't care about the sizes because you can always cut them up. So I kind of butcher mine sometimes when I'm cutting them up, and that's what I did this time. So it doesn't matter. It's going to be beautiful at the end. Get all those apple slices in there. You don't need a whole bunch of apples, but I personally like a little extra. You only really need about 2 in here, but I always do at least 4. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this lid on. Put this on a medium heat, and we're going to let it go for 30 minutes, just simmering, getting all yum, yum, yummy. And then we're going to finish it off with a little thyme. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Let's get that thyme in there now. Why put off what we can do today, right? And this is fresh thyme. Then I just took off some leaves. Put some in there and get that cooking process going on that. Now we're going to go 30 minutes on a medium heat. Let her do what she does. And I'll be back. And there she is. Look at that. The gravy that we made. You can put that over rice. Put it with mashed potatoes. The apples. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Gigi's going to see you on the next one. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, you guys.